Okay, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate this electronic sensing mousetrap. It senses the mouse's capacitance and then fires. So I'll just show you the construction. So I have the board mounted with some little bolts, and you can see underneath on the side, it's just raised a very small amount, about the thickness of one of these nuts. I have it inside there. It's because there's surface mount components under that board. And then I have the mounting screws in the back, you can see. So 6 are holding the board. Probably only need 4 to hold that board. And then you get 4 holes here, 4 screws holding the bracket for the gear motor. Okay. And then I've got a capacitor just sort of sitting on the side there. Maybe there's something that could be built to support that or just glued on, I'm not sure. But it works like it is. And this little push button thing, you see how it lit up there? Okay, it lights up. So now it doesn't light up when I keep pushing it. So if I want, that's because it's trying to charge the cap here and arm itself. So it needs about 30 seconds to do that. So if I want to discharge it or turn the trap back off, I just put my finger there. Make sure you do that only if the trap is not engaged, like it's not now. If I push it again, it'll light up, you see? You see? And if I push it again, it won't. But if I want to kill the power to the trap, touch it for a few seconds, and then you see it works. So what I do is I'll normally kill it first. Okay, so now it's dead. Okay, and just in case, then I'll take the spring. I'll cock the spring back. Okay, and I'll engage it into here, the lever, and I'll hold that lever. Okay. And I'll try not to move the trap because it's sensitive to capacity. So I've got my finger on here just in case that moves. And I try to keep my fingers away from this area. So I'm going on the top here. Click this, okay. It's always a little harder to do when you're doing the video. Okay, so that trap will probably arm itself in about, more or less around 30 seconds. Maybe it's less. It might even work at 15 seconds. But it just needs time to charge the capacitor at the back there, that green capacitor. It needs a bit of time to charge it so it has enough power. And then I'm going to use my fake mouse. This is my fake mouse. It's just a bunch of paper. I don't want to come too close to the sensor with it. Just showing it's just a piece of paper with aluminum, or you could take a metal knife or anything. Because a mouse is mainly moisture, and so this paper, I don't have a mouse, so it's just going to simulate a mouse. So he's coming along, and it doesn't have to touch that white outline box area you see on the blue circuit board. That's the sensor. So it doesn't actually have to touch it. It just has to come near it, maybe a 1/4 inch, 5 millimeters, something like that. And you can that's where you put your bait. So the mouse comes near there, it comes near there, and it fires. So we're going to see how high I am. I'm about 1/2 inch high, so I'm a little high. Maybe it might not fire, so I'm going to come down a little lower. There we go. So that's how it works. So that's the demo video of the mousetrap, and I used a which kind of a mousetrap did I use here? Tomcat. Yeah, I found these ones. The Tomcat, and I was using Victor. Found the Tomcat had a better spring, better quality spring, because every time when I was doing my experiments, when this whips down on some of the other ones, I think it was the Victor ones, the spring would warp over time. This one seemed to have a little stronger spring. So that was just more for in my testing phase. Of course, I'm sure most people aren't going to be doing a lot of testing. They're just going to use it for real mouse, so then probably becomes a non-issue. But that was the only thing I noticed. That's why for my prototype I used the Tomcat mousetrap. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.